Hey Taurus, this is your Astro Tarot reading for the month of August, and this is going to be a month where your home life and your love life will be under reevaluation because of the Mercury retrograde, and there's going to be a few things that you need to get in shape and get in order. So this month I'm going to give you a general reading for the month, and then we're going to get some clarity cards on what is going on. So for you Taurus, for the month of August, let's just get a general reading. And let's just see, general reading. Let's just shuffle those one more time. Make sure we got it nice and mixed up. Okay, general reading for the month of August. Here we go. Let's see what is coming your way. So let me tell you, these cards are suggesting for the month of August. Now listen, we got Venus, your ruler, at the top of the month is going to be in your house of romance. And it's going to be a lot of things that you're going to reevaluate because it's going to be influenced by that Mercury retrograde. That Mercury retrograde starts the next day on the 5th. One thing is that if things are not going well between you and a certain person regarding romance, you're going to start rethinking things. So this card is upside down because I'm looking at the cards my way. Things may not be well. You may actually be feeling as though that there's nothing left in a relationship and that you might start looking for something else. And this card upside down is suggesting that you may feel as though you're carrying the burden of the relationship on your own shoulders, doing all the work, and your partner's not helping you. You know, they don't give you any input. They're not trying hard. You feel as though that they are taking you for granted and you don't like it. You have to be very careful with struggles. There can be power struggles regarding your love relationship during the month of August because that Mercury retrograde is going to say we're just not going to take too much more of foolishness and you're going to want to straighten things out. So let's get some clarity cards regarding how that Mercury retrograde might be affecting your love situation during the month of August. Actually we talk about Venus, but it's the Mercury retrograde and Venus because that Mercury retrograde is going to be affecting a lot of stuff during the month of August. But let me just see how your love relationship is going to be affected. So we have take the lead. Okay, take the lead means if you're in a situation where people are not doing anything, feeling as though that they are not giving you enough, and you're feeling very frustrated, that you may actually want to take the lead and start a conversation and see exactly what is going on, what is happening in this love relationship. So Mercury, let's talk about the planet Mercury because the planet Mercury is definitely the planet of communication. Well, that Mercury retrograde starts on the 5th. It starts on the 5th and it is in your house of love. It is in your house of love. It is in your house of romance. And you may want to also be very careful because it is in your house of love and romance. Somebody from your past may pop up just out of the clear blue. So we can also be talking about friendships. Did you fall out with someone not too long ago and you kind of miss them and they've been missing you and you've been thinking about them? Don't be surprised if they pop up around the Mercury retrograde. They can pop up around the Mercury retrograde. So let me give you a reading on what that Mercury retrograde might bring in terms of either friendships or love. But retrograde is reevaluation. What might you want to reevaluate or restructure regarding love? Because Venus is going to be there, your ruler is going to be there, but Mercury is going to be there, allowing you to think clearly about what it is that you need. Okay, so one thing I have to tell you, this card is here, but I'm looking at it from my aspect. This is the relationship card, and it means as though things may not be working well and not smoothly. There can be a jealousy issue somewhere, feeling neglect. Are you feeling neglected in your relationship? You are going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to make a decision. And the sun, you have the sun here, but it's upside down from my perspective. It means you may not be so happy about what's going on. And you may have to make a decision. Of course, we have this card here, which means, the broken heart card. You're afraid of having a broken heart or somebody's hurting your feelings in some sort of way. And you may have to, decide, am I going to stay here and allow this to keep happening? Or am I going to make some changes? So let's get some clarity regarding love relationships, that Mercury retrograde regarding your love relationship. What is it that Mercury is going to bring your attention to? Mercury is going to bring your attention to, it says, a time to give rather than take. So you may have to have a little bit more patience, have a little bit more time, a little more energy regarding a love relationship. If you really want this partnership to work, it says that you have to give a little bit more of your energy to try to straighten things out to see if it is actually worth your time and worth your energy. Worth your time and worth your energy, Taurus. Worth your time and worth your energy. I know one thing, that there's going to be that you got that new moon. That new moon is going to be happening around the 4th, and it's going to be affecting your household. So household, home situation, what is going on with your household, your home situation around that new moon? That new moon is on the 4th. New moon is on, let me get a different deck. Let's get a different deck. That new moon is on the 4th. New moon on the 4th. What can the new moon on the 4th bring your way? We're going to give you a general reading. And let's see what's going on here. Okay. Oh, wow. Interesting cards. Yes. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, new moon. Now, this is your home situation. What's going on with your home situation? Your home situation. First of all, now this card, the High Priestess card, is upside down. You may be living with somebody that does not that's just contrary. That they don't want to cooperate. Is this somebody you live with, or is this a neighbor, or is this your landlord? Are you living with a contrary person that's trying to make your life miserable? You know, so the thing is that, you know, the judgment card is here, and the judgment card is upside down, saying that you really do have to make a decision. You cannot run away from things. You can't hide from anything. You can't run away from anything. You need some clarity. This Mercury retrograde is going to allow you to have clarity, but the new moon is going to bring a new direction, because we're talking about the new moon now. That new moon is going to be in your home. It's going to allow you to have clarity regarding some situations regarding your home. Now you have the Ace of Cups here. You may actually love your home, love where you live. You may actually love the person that you're with, that you're living with. But it does not matter if this person is contrary and trying to not make things better in the living situation. Better in the living situation. One more thing, we got the World card. The World card is a beautiful card. It means that anything you want in the world can be yours. But we're talking about your home, and it's upside down. Do you feel stagnated? Do you feel as though you're trapped in a situation? Do you feel as though things are not going to change? Because you got somebody that is not really, they may not be really aware of their own actions. You might be dealing with a person that's terribly selfish. They could be selfish. The Nine of Cups is here. The Nine of Cups is a really good card. It means hopes, wishes, and dreams come true, but it's upside down. So that means that you are going to have to make a decision. Remember, make a decision. Ask somebody for advice. Seek advice in terms of what it is that you need to do regarding what direction you need to take in a home situation. One more thing, we have the Seven of Swords here. The Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords, make sure people are not lying to you. Is it your landlord lying to you? Is it your neighbors lying to you? Oh, that wasn't me making that noise. Or that's not me stealing your packages. You know, a lot of package stealing going on. Or that's not me doing such and such, messing with your car. There's a lot of stuff going on. There could be a lot of lies regarding what is happening around your home. And you may have to make some sort of decision regarding what you need to do regarding that situation. So let's get some clarity of cards around that new moon. What do you need to do around that new moon regarding your home in terms of taking a different or new direction? And it says here, flower, pluck the weeds and plant seeds of your most magnificent expression. Pluck the weeds. Pluck the weeds. If there's something you need to get rid of it. Make some changes, and make some changes for the better. Make some changes for the better. That's right, Taurus. Make some changes for the better. Because I'm going to tell you one thing. What's going to happen is that Mercury retrograde is going to be in your house of home. And the 14th is going to slide from your house of love and go into your house of home. And you're really going to have a mess then. And you're going to start seeing things. If you are not sure about the decisions that you need to make, because remember, you have some decision-making cards, that Mercury retrograde is going to bring clarity. Nothing will be hidden from you. You can hide if you want to and put your head in the sand like an ostrich, but that Mercury retrograde is going to hit your home, your living situation, the people that you live with, the people you live around, and stuff will be exposed. Stuff will be exposed, and you're not going to be able to hide from it. So let's get... a full reading on what might come out around your home, around that Mercury retrograde that's going to slip into your house or home around the 14th. Now, Mercury is going to be in 2 signs this month. It's going to be in your sign of your love relationships, and it's going to be in the sign of your home. And right now we're talking about the 14th, when it eases into your sector of home. And let's see what might be exposed. Okay, here we go. What might be exposed, Taurus? What might be exposed? Well, I know one thing is that you could be living around a person that is lazy as hell. All right? A person that's lazy as hell, not wanting to do anything. Is it your landlord that don't want to do anything, don't want to fix anything up? Are you living with somebody that keeps leaving their clothes around, dirty dishes? You know, like they're a child, unless you have a child. Well, if you have a child, it's a totally different message, but they do need some discipline. You may need to have some discipline with the younger people in your life regarding keeping things clean. It's called home training. Yes, you give your young people some home training. And if this is grown folks, there'll be somebody around you that is lazy as hell and do not want to do what they're supposed to do, which is going to cause you to be very upset. Arguments and misunderstanding. So the warning for you with the Mercury retrograde is be careful of upsets around the Mercury retrograde, because there's going to be some things that's going to be exposed that you can't ignore. You're not going to be able to ignore it, even if you want to ignore it. Even if you want to. I do know that around that full moon, guess what's going to happen? There's going to be some situations regarding your career. Full moon. Time for you to take a really strong look at what's going on with your career. So let me ask you, Taurus, what is going on with your career? You're going to have a chance to see hidden stuff come out. You may find out that there's been a job posted and people didn't let you know, or they hid it from you. Or there's been some shuffling behind the scenes, with a promotion for somebody who didn't deserve it, and they don't let you know until the last minute, or there's some finagling or some shenanigans going on your job regarding your, what your boss is doing for other people and not doing for you, or some shenanigans regarding a promotion or a financial increase. So let's get a reading on what may be happening with the full moon regarding your career. And that full moon is on the 19th. The full moon is on the 19th. What may that full moon be bringing your way regarding your career, Taurus? Okay. Wow. All right. Okay. I'm going to tell you about this now. There's some stress. Ooh, people lying. Ooh, people being unfair. My God, you know what I'm saying? It's going to bring you're going to have to make some decisions regarding this. God, we got all the stressful cards here during this full moon regarding your career situation. Let me just say, the world card is there again, upside down. What does that mean? World card mean is that you may be in a situation where you cannot progress because you're at the wrong place with the wrong people. This full moon, because it's going to be happening under that retrograde. Let me tell you something. There's going to be so many things that you're going to have a chance to see the truth. You're going to have a double dose of truth. You got the Mercury retrograde happening and the full moon. And that full moon is going to be in your house of career. And you're going to see things for what they are. You may feel as though people are lying to you. You can't get ahead no matter how hard you work or how hard you strive. The Seven of Swords, Ricardo, you got some enemies there. The full moon is going to bring out your work enemies. Someone on your job, someone in your career. It can be something hidden that comes to the light regarding some kind of hidden or some sort of underhanded stuff going on regarding your job. And the Five of Swords is the cards of aggravate. You are aggravated. Something can be aggravating you. So let me just say this to you. In terms of what to do, let's get some clarity. Let's see what you should do regarding your work, the full moon, regarding your work situation. Let's get some full moon energy here. Full moon energy, clarity around that full moon. Power, lightning. That means don't sit there and take it. Use your personal power. And this is a card of Uranus. Uranus says change. After the Mercury retrograde ends on the 28th, if you are in a stressful situation regarding your career, change. Don't sit there. Make inroads out, another position, another location, another, just another job altogether. And because people are just not appreciating you the way they should be appreciating you. Okay. And so because right now you don't need the stress, and this can be a very stressful month when it comes to people doing the right thing for you. People doing the right thing for you. I do know that on the 22nd, the sun is going to be entering into your house of creativity. And what does that mean for you? Oh my God. So, it's going to allow you to grow and prosper. The sun card is a card of growth, prosperity, abundance. Something abundantly can happen regarding your career situation. Also, we're talking about love. After the stress, you're going to make some decisions about what to do with love. You can meet somebody new, or things can change in an existing situation, or you may have some, better friendships, or, make some sort of alignments with your friend or understandings with your current friends to make things better, And let's just get reading on what that sun might bring to you around the 22nd. What might that sun bring to you around the 22nd, Taurus? And let's just see what's going on here. Okay, and this is definitely regarding love and creativity. Okay, love and creativity. There's some celebrations. Well, you're going to be having some fun. You got some happiness cards. Once you straighten things up and get clarity about what is going on regarding you in a new love situation, you are going to either find peace of mind, find clarity, either be able to straighten it up or walk away from it, but whatever it is going to bring you some happiness, okay? One thing, though, don't be afraid to have conversations. Have conversations, express yourself. And let me tell you something. Be one of your cards, be the leader, take the lead. Don't be afraid to take the first step regarding making things better for yourself. And this one card here is saying some self-discipline. Don't let your heart rule you and keep you in a situation that's not really for you. Don't let your heart rule you and keep you in a situation that's not really for you. Okay? So Taurus, this has been my Astro Tarot reading for the month of August. And if you want to know what else is going on in your chart, you can contact me at kimallen.com. So go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will talk to you next month. But if you need, contact me so we can see what else is going on during this Mercury retrograde.